Yeehaw! I always feel like going out and jumping on a horse after I hear that music. I don't know what it is. Brings out the Wild West in
Well,
me.
that makes one of us.
All right, this is the Gunsmith Show. I'm John.
And I'm Jake.
You sure? Did you check?
It's written on the tag of my shirt.
There you go. Okay, good. Yep, his shirt's got the name Jake on it, so he's good to go. All right, we are talking about the 50 Beowulf today on the Gunsmith Show here on 1470 WFNT and 1530 LCO and on the World Wide Web if you're listening. So let's get it started, man. What do you want to talk about with the Beowulf?
The 50 Beowulf was from Alexander Arms, and it was actually designed in England.
Really?
It's the company.
I didn't realize it had bad teeth. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But anyways. Anyways, back to reality.
It's from England, but the company that created it, Alexander Arms, also created the 6.5 Grendel.
Yes.
And if you listen to the names, it's more like mythological.
You're darn right it is.
Gods and goddesses.
Right.
So they were into that.
6.5 Grendel I actually like more than the 50 Beowulf.
Well,
but
yeah.
That's okay.
But this is kind of that big bore look.
Yes. What it's designed to be is a very powerful AR-15 platform.
Exactly.
Tremendously powerful at a 50 caliber, meaning it's got stopping power.
It was made for short range energy.
Right. Not
long range.
Not plinking long ways away. This is I'd call it a medium capacity firearm when it comes to the amount of shells you can carry in it and everything. And interesting though, and readily available. Been available on the market all the way through the whole crunch of Obama, gun laws. It's always been available because you can have an AR-15 and just buy the upper for it.
Correct.
In 50 Beowulf. So
correct. They do take their own. They have to have a specific magazine for them.
Yes,
because they are 50 caliber. And it's one of those guns where only Alexander Arms offers it.
That's right. Nobody else makes this one.
So you're limited on that. But if something's good, why make a difference and have somebody else make it for you? So they've been on the market for more than 10 years of field experience, and there's actually tens of thousands of these rifles in the U.S. right now. And they right from Alexander Arms, he said the 50 Beowulf has excellently proved itself as a hunting rifle.
I would imagine it'd be a good whitetail gun.
Yeah.
I would imagine it is. It's designed to optimize that short energy.
40
short range energies, what deer hunting's about, really.
25, 30, and 40 years ago, you had the Ruger 44 carbine as that big bore brush busting rifle. Right. And now
Marlin had the 444 and
right, but we've kind of gone away from those in a sense. We're not making new models of that, but yet the AR is becoming such a popular rifle platform that we've switched over to these big bore options and that for this brush hunting in America.
Right. So it's an interesting concept. I like the look of it. It's got it fits into a car platform, so it's a short AR. It's not a long barreled gun.
Right.
And not designed to be. It's a close combat kind of rifle, but it's just designed with massive stopping power. So
ammo-wise, what's available for it is pretty interesting.
This is a little surprising.
It starts off with a 300 grain bullet.
All right.
There's 3 bullet weights available.
Just for comparison, an AR-15 platform, standard, SOP bullets are 55 grain to 63 grain.
Right.
Okay, so this one's a little heavy.
Starting off is a 300 grain bullet, 334 grain bullet, or a 400 grain bullet. Now, they completely vary. You can have a lightweight, they're fragmenting rounds, or they also have the solids and the steel penetrating rounds for it as well. I was watching a video where they're actually shooting through a car, and it was just clear pass-throughs.
Yeah.
Just perfectly clear, and they're hitting the dirt on the other side, and it was just... They just said the stopping power with this to stop a vehicle for the military would just be outstanding.
I would imagine it wouldn't have a problem penetrating car doors. That's for sure.
They showed an alternator that it shot.
Yeah,
it just cracked it right in half, basically.
Yeah. All right, our alternators don't shoot back.
No. Well, okay. Let's say you take that 400 grain bullet out of a 50 Beowulf. Shoot it out of the standard Alexander Arms rifle. They have 4 different models. They have a carbine, regular, and then they have the ones with the rails, and then the ones more made for optics.
Okay.
Be close range optics, probably.
I don't think any of these come with regular sights.
Yes, one does.
They do offer one.
One has that handle on the top with your, standard peep sights.
All right.
A2 style. All right, so the 400 grain bullet, it fires, and this is really what they're getting at. It has 2,910 foot-pounds of energy.
That's pretty efficient.
Yeah.
Now, what about the smaller ones? Were they depicted in there?
No. The 334 grain bullet at 100 yards, it has 1,600 feet per second.
Okay.
And it hits with 1,900 foot-pounds of energy.
All right. So
which is still pretty
slows
good
down
at
pretty
100
quick.
yards, though.
Slows down pretty quick. Yeah, that's
nothing compared to a 50 BMG.
No, but that's certainly sufficient for deer hunting.
Absolutely. Now, if let's say you want to take that lob of a shot at 500 yards, it's traveling 920 feet per second.
So still faster than a standard 38 special.
And it hits with 600 foot-pounds of energy.
Interesting. And I'd like to see what the zeros are on this. In other words, what is the rate of drop? Because it's certainly a large projectile. Not really a VLD bullet, which is a very low drag bullet. So I would imagine you'd have to lob them in there a little bit. You'd have to get that arc technology going on.
But if you go to our website, thegss.com, we've got a picture on there as our gun of the week of the 50 Beowulf Alexander Arms rifle.
Well, good.
And if you go to our Facebook page at The Gunsmith Show, we've been posting some pictures all week of the 50 Beowulf, and we did a great one of a comparison between that and the other big bore AR rounds.
Yes.
And you can see it's a little shorter than some, it's a little different looking than some, but it's a 50. The other ones aren't.
The case is a very interesting case, too.
It is.
It's got that rebated rim. It's a very small rimmed rifle base, and then the shell bellows out and goes out. Now, did you not tell me that it was the same case as a 50 AE?
Did I say
been
that?
Cut off? Or was that the 458 SOCOM that was that way?
I think that was no, that was another one. That was that other one we were talking about, that Thunder thing.
Oh, it's a separate one.
It's a separate one.
Completely.
Yeah, disregard this conversation, folks.
Well, no, hey, we're just
there's
two casual guys talking about guns here on Saturday morning.
There is a new round that just came out called the 45 Thunder.
Really?
Which is a big bore AR round, and it literally just came out this past month that we just found out about it.
All right.
And it's interesting. And
it's supposed to outperform the others.
It's supposed to outperform all of these.
Interesting.
So we'll see.
So it's still a hot topic. There's still people out there trying to investigate and coagulate and generate new rounds
now
to do new things.
The Beowulf.
Yeah.
It was the first big bore AR.
Yes, it was. That was commercially made.
Right.
Yep.
But is it the best? I don't know, because it's still 50. It's if you want to reload it, you got to find 50 caliber bullets.
Yeah, it's certainly one that if like I tell everybody with the big bores, save your brass because eventually you're going to want to reload them because the cost per shot on these is quite high.
The nice thing is though, with the popularity of the 500 Smith & Wessons,
yes, the bullet.
There's a bullet range out there now.
Right, you don't have a goofy size bullet to deal with. You're dealing with bullets that are becoming more available in the reloading field, which is a up and coming field, that's for sure. But so it's one of those things that's we wanted to finish out our big bore AR talking about that because it was the first one. Oh. And we'll go from there.
Well, I forgot to mention how much one of the rifles would cost. They have 4 different models. And basically, all the models look like your standard ARs, but they're in 50 Beowulf, except for one, and it has the flares that make it look...
Flares? You mean
it's different options on the gun.
It's got some bells and whistles?
Bells and whistles.
Okay.
Not flares, bells and whistles.
Yeah, and what else? How much do they run?
Well, you're looking at figure about $1,500 to $1,600
for the complete rifle.
For the complete rifle.
All right. I know I keep my eyes peeled on websites all the time, and I've seen, and I don't know how much you can get them through Williams for, but I know that you can get them through Midway USA for about $800 for the upper. And then you $800 to $900, and you put that on top of your AR, and you have a 50 Beowulf. So it's a pretty nice setup.
Right.
Not a bad way to get into the big AR market. Have some fun.
It's not. You got to find ammo for it.
Yes, that's my key to every
almost every
young
gun
Jedi
purchase.
Knight that talks to me. Let's put it that way. Everybody always says, I want this Winchester short magnum, and I said, okay, just try to go find ammo for it, and let me know how you do. Some of these guns are readily available ammo, some are not. So, 50 Beowulf, you'd want to be searching the internet for it and ordering it through, places like.
You can order actually right through Alexander Arms,
Okay.
but they said they were back ordered on some of their stuff. So,
All right.
you'd want to check. Get on that waiting list, and when it comes available, snatch it up.
Okay.